Okay, guys, are you ready?
Hell yeah, I've been wanting to talk about Star Wars Legos since 1999.
Joe, it's Lego, no S. Don't be a fucking normie.
Try to keep it civil, guys. First up is the 2007 Clone Trooper Battle Pack. For the very first Battle Pack, this is a very strong start with 4 Clone Troopers, 2 regulars, and 2 specialties. I think we should put in S tier.
If I could be totally honest, those Clone Troopers have aged like milk. The helmets have those dumbass visor cutouts that end up looking hugely tacky. The proportions are also disappointing and look much more like a stormtrooper. The speeder is flat as shit and does not hold up to today's standards.
Are you seriously critiquing this Hood classic based on modern standards? That Shock Trooper is one of the best Clone Trooper minifigures Lego has ever made. This set was also revolutionary for introducing the modern blaster piece.
Yeah, Donald, your opinions are bullshit. The turret has some of the best part usages in Battle Pack history, and we get Commander Cody in this set.
Obama, you fucking idiot, that's a 327 Star Corps trooper. Fuck Traveler's Tales for causing an entire generation to grow up calling that figure Commander Cody. They literally reprinted the figure from the turbo tank and removed the pauldron.
I'm putting it in a tier and we're moving on. Okay, next up we have the original Droid Battle Pack. I think Lego knew what they were doing to make a kick-ass battle pack, and it really shows here. I think it's a solid A tier.
A tier? You're giving 7 fucking battle droids a A tier? Sure, they don't make super battle droids anymore, but that's too high.
I'm going with Sleepy Joe on this one. While the Stap Speeder is one of the best battle pack builds in the history of battle pack builds probably ever, the droids still use those stupid bullhorn blasters. C tier for me.
The set has a really cool troop carrier that resembles an MTT, so I'm putting it in B tier.
Yes, the mountain turd transport of a CIS vehicle is going in B tier. I hope it breaks from the brittle brown pieces prevalent in that era.
Okay, Donald, shut the fuck up. Let's move on to the next one. Imperial troop carrier. All of these figures kick ass, and the vehicle is just something else. I like the shaping on this one, but it has the blue accents that were prominent with Lego TIE fighters at the time, and that brings it down a peg.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Lego Stormtroopers peaked in 2008. The fact you get 3 of them in the set and a black one as a pilot is just amazing. This is the easiest S-tier battle pack in my personal opinion.
You guys are giving this set too much credit in the build department. It's so fucking skinny I could snap it in half.
Don't see how you're going to do that while you're chugging 2 Diet Cokes in your hands.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Oh my God, shut the hell up. I'm putting it in A tier and we're moving on. Next up is the Rebels Battle Pack. You get 4 identical scouts and a really good speeder. I think this should go in A tier.
Yeah, I agree. The speeder looks like one of the playable vehicles in the OG Battlefront 2 game. Put that in A tier.
Donnie, unlike the clone troopers you ranted about, the scouts here don't have pupils, so they look lifeless and haven't aged well.
Have you seen yourself in the mirror, Joe?
I'm putting it in B tier and we're moving on. Clone Walker Battle Pack, this is a simple S tier.
Absolutely. They basically took the old clone battle pack and made it good. The clones are updated to a more modern standard and have actual helmets.
You're seriously going to say that the old Phase 2 clones aged like milk when these minifigures have that disgusting Clone Wars art style?
Shut up, Joe. The Clone Walker is actually the GOAT. It's just a very clean-looking walker with flick-fire missiles. I bought millions and millions of these sets when they came out.
You're seriously using flick-fire missiles to justify this God-tier set? Flick-fire missiles were never fun to begin with. This set is S-tier for the minifigures alone.
Okay, I'm glad we all agree that this set is S tier. Let's move on to the Assassin Droid Battle Pack, which is also a certified Hood classic. I like the speeder it comes with, and you get 5 minifigures.
I think that the figures being battle droids kind of makes it pale in comparison to the Clone Walker. I'd say it's a solid B tier.
I think we're all in agreement. Put that in B tier.
Okay, moving on to the 2010 battle packs. Both of the Hoth ones are pretty good. Starting with the Rebels pack, I think the inclusion of Zev Seneska is a rather poor choice, considering he's not only a named character, but he also comes in the Wampa Cave set from the same year.
The speeder doesn't even look like it's capable of moving at all. Are you guys sure that's not just a turret?
Joe, what kind of stupid-ass question is that? It's very clear that this is a speeder. Put the set in C tier because I have a lot to say about the next one.
Okay, we have the Snowtrooper Battle Pack next.
Oh my God, what the hell is an AT-AT pilot doing in a battle pack? That's so dumb. Also, why is General Veers in this set? 2 of the minifigures in this set suck. Also, that Command Station has the most pathetic turret I've ever seen. Put this shit in D tier.
You're actually being ridiculous. Look, here's the deal. You get 2 standard snowtroopers that look excellent to this very day, and the speeder in this set began a new standard for combat speeders in all of LEGO Star Wars to where they still use them today. Also, while I can understand the confusion of people thinking that the officer is General Veers, the figure is not named on the box, so it could be literally anyone.
Although I know they are from Star Wars, as a black man, I'm slightly uncomfortable with the design of the snowtroopers. I think in many cases the snowtrooper, LEGO or not, has just not aged well in today's political climate.
Shut up with your social justice nonsense. It's all fake news. These snowtroopers are actually awesome in regard to the backpack and helmet being a one-piece combination. But even with that, it's still a D-tier set.
D-tier? It should be at least a B.
I'm dropping it in C tier and we're moving on. Next up is the 2011 Clone Trooper Battle Pack. The ARF Trooper is, of course, one of the best clone minifigs ever made, and the speeder is very slick with that white and green color mesh.
This set is amazing for including the Bomb Squad troopers. LEGO really outdid themselves here and gave these figures the best. I'm saying the best printing.
While I will not deny that the Bomb Squad troopers are goated, they only ever appeared in pairs in the Clone Wars, making this a slight waste of an army builder.
I'm going with Joe on this one. While the Bomb Squad troopers are sick as hell, heck, I should have used them on Afghanistan. They still only appear in pairs. The Horn Company trooper, however, more than makes up for it. I'm putting this in A tier.
I'm cool with that. I just love that we get some orange representation.
All right, the Mandalorian Battle Pack. This one is also going in A tier.
Yeah, as much as that speeder looks chunky and stupid, I like how there are only 4 colors used in this set.
Although I believe it's very lazy that the turret is recolored from the clone pack in Euro 7, the fact that you get 4 Mandalorians that all look the same makes this an amazing battle pack. Put it in A tier.
Okay, the Endor Trooper Battle Pack. The next 4 are going to be the versus battle packs. I never liked this concept, but this one actually had good minifigures. Joe, you might have to take back what you said earlier because I think 2012 was the peak of LEGO Stormtroopers.
Yeah, the tree looks very blocky, but I do like the speeder in this set. However, it is disappointing that this was the last appearance of the classic Scout Trooper.
You're such a fucking hypocrite, Donald. First you say that the 2005 minifigures aged like milk, and now you turn around and say that a figure from 1999 is one of the best. What kind of fucking logic is that? It has the same fucking cutout in the visor. But Barack, I'll have to agree that this is the peak of LEGO Stormtroopers due to the refined torso printing, but still keeping the good helmets.
Okay, I'm putting it in B tier, and let's move on to the Elite Clone Trooper Battle Pack. While the clone figures are good, the commando droids are a waste of space. I'm thinking it should go in C tier.
Are you kidding me, Obama? The ARC Trooper is easily the most detailed clone trooper LEGO ever put out, and you're dropping it in C tier?
For once, I actually agree with him on this. Move it up to B tier at the very least. The cannon is a vastly superior model compared to the one in the later Senate Commando Pack.
I'm still putting in C tier. Okay, now we have the Clone Troopers versus Droidicus Battle Pack. Where do you think it should go?
That set is fucking trash. Not only did LEGO dismiss the chance of adding 2 regular clone troopers, but the droidekas in the set are also the worst possible designs I've ever seen.
Come on, man, I actually like the roly-shooties thingies in the set, and that command station is actually goated.
Fuck off, Joe. Anyone with taste and a brain would know that LEGO droidekas peaked in 2002. The only highlight of the set is the Green Sergeant.
I'm going with Donald here. This shit is going in F tier. Okay, the Republic Troopers versus Sith Troopers pack, I'm just going to put that as S tier already.
Obama, I know you have 5,200 hours in the Old Republic, but it's still rather stupid to judge the set because of that. By your own logic, the Lone Ranger LEGO sets are dog shit because so was the movie. Game aside, the minifigures in this set are amazing, the best. It should be a B-tier set because that hovercraft looks fucking stupid.
The Sith Troopers are very nicely detailed and very accurate to the source material along with the Republic Troopers. I'd say a tier, Barack.
I'm going to come out and say it. I hate this battle pack. The 2008 Death Star was still for sale at the time, and the minifigures were inconsistent with the old ones. Also, what the fuck are the Emperor's Royal Guards doing in a battle pack? Like the Bomb Squad troopers, they're only ever seen in pairs.
The cannon also would have been better if they were compatible with the Death Star, but it just looks stupid on it. And don't even get me started on the introduction of stud shooters. The only people who actually like them are stupid children that like to rub Sleepy Joe's hairy legs. Drop it in D tier and we'll move on.
Okay, the Kashyyyk troopers are up next. I do agree that the introduction of stud shooters is one of the worst decisions LEGO has made, but this set is an actual banger. The Swamp Speeder is accurate to Revenge of the Sith, and the Kashyyyk troopers are also amazing.
I do think it's rather dumb that the Swamp Speeder requires you to put the stud shooters on it in order for there to be weapons on the Swamp Speeder. However, the minifigures are amazing. Unlike the figures from 2005, they actually printed a camouflage pattern on the armor.
Yeah, it's a solid A tier.
Okay, the Utapau troopers are up next. I like the fact that they were still making waist capes back in 2014. Also, that three-legged attack droid is very cool looking.
This battle pack is amazing. Unlike the ATTE from last year, LEGO actually made good-looking 2/12 clone trooper helmets. Finally, the airbender tattoo at the top can be fully seen by everyone.
The airborne troopers are also excellently made. No complaints here. Drop it in A tier.
Okay, next is Battle on Salukami.
What the fuck, Barack? That set doesn't count as a battle pack. It's literally 4 battle droids and a clone trooper. What is this even doing on the list?
Yeah, well, I like the Bark Trooper. This is not a battle pack. It just so happened to be the same price as a battle pack when it was released. Obama, why did you put this on my list?
It's my list, fat ass. I like that it has Commander Neo in the set, and the speeders are really nicely built, but I'll put it in C tier just for you stupid babies. I think we should call it a day. We'll rank more tomorrow. Michelle is making Hot Pockets for dinner.
Okay, I'm going to go play Lego Star Wars, the complete saga. I'm still stuck on that shit-ass gunship Calvary. See you losers later.
I guess part 2 will happen whenever. I'm going to go drink Kool-Aid with corn pop.